If you saw the title of this video, you know it's a different kind of video. It is menu planning Saturday, Aldi haul, and a hurricane prep update all in one. Menu planning Saturday yesterday didn't happen because there was just so much going on yesterday. Stuff around the house unrelated to hurricane prep. We had a 2.5-hour library event, and then my mom treated us to Chinese food, so we went to get that, and it just didn't happen. So I said, hey, I'm gonna roll it over to Sunday. No big deal, menu planning Sunday. And then it was gonna turn into Aldi pickup haul video. But because I was going in to place the order late last night, they said that pickup was not going to be available on Sunday, but delivery was. So we said, okay, we'll do delivery because today was going to be hurricane prep day. And then at like 8:45 this morning, I get a text from Instacart saying our delivery was going to be rescheduled to Tuesday because of high demand and a lack of shoppers. And by Tuesday, the stuff we would need would be gone. So then it became Sunday Aldi shop in person. When was the last time that happened? Like last Christmas? But there's not going to be a table haul or, screenshots of receipt. And I know you all will be so understanding of that. But the priority was just to get the food away and get going with what was next with prep. So let's take this one topic at a time for my sanity, which will then benefit your sanity because you won't go and lose your mind over my erraticness. So I menu planned before the hurricane was on track to hit. And as a Floridian, you walk this fine line of how much do you just keep on track with life as is and how much do you prep. And I don't want us eating peanut butter and jelly for days and days on end, so we decided to still continue on with this menu plan, but of course adapt as needed. So we had no rollovers going into this week, and that was fun to have to start from scratch with. So again, just walked around the house and figured out what to have. And let's be honest, I don't remember any of it, so I gotta go check. All right, my daughter requested my Crock-Pot Wendy's copycat chili recipe and going to try that with some sourdough discard corn muffins. When we can. We got some bratwurst and meatballs on discount from Target because the sell-by date was coming up. So we're going to do some brats and potatoes. Pretty simple, just, meat and potato starch type of thing. Then we're going to do meatballs and rice with peas. Oh, and as a disclaimer, aside from the Wendy's chili, everything is new. It's another week of newness to use up what we have. We also have cheesy lentil jacket potato thing. It'll be listed here, the exact name of it, but I froze a bunch of lentils and I want to find a way to use it, and that's what we're going to do. And I lied, there's 2 meals here. My husband said, how about some barbecue chicken pasta salad? And I said, okie dokie. So yeah, and then the 2 nights of leftovers. Fingers crossed with all of that. Proceeding with business as usual with menu planning, we just do the best we can. As for the Aldi haul, it was again a mixture of, hey, life as usual shopping, and hey, there's a hurricane, we gotta prep shop. So as soon as I got that text, it was like, okay, plans have changed. I'm gonna go shopping so my husband can do prep around the house. So I was in the middle of getting dressed when I got that text from Instacart. So I just kept my schmata on. My husband made me a quick bagel sandwich and I was out the door. I stopped to get gas first because the gas station near me had some free pumps and I said, now's the time. And the Aldi was slammed. They open at 8. I think I got there a little after 10. And I had to circle the parking lot to find a parking spot. And finally I found one and just went in. I booked it to the water and I was really surprised they didn't have a maximum amount you can get of water, of cases or jugs. Maybe by the later part of the day they did, but when I went, there wasn't. And I only saw one or two people getting like cartfuls of water. Otherwise, people were just getting like 2 or 3 cases or a couple jugs. So you'll see, I'll put a picture at the end. We got 3 cases of like medium-sized water and 2 jugs. We have a case or 2 already. But it's not just the humans. We also have the cats and the pup to hydrate. And water will not go to waste should we not need it, during the storm. And then I just went around. Things were out, like almost all produce. Pallets were empty of bread. You had to go digging. And the shoppers there was no rudeness or anything like that, which I was quite, pleased to see, because tensions can get high during this time. But you had this, vibe. It was a very odd vibe of just shopping as usual, like it's my Sunday shopping, whatever. You had the people who were filling up their carts of just alcohol. You had the people filling up their carts of water and bread and peanut butter and shelf-stable things. And then you had people going, I have to eat good. We got to eat good because this storm's going to be awful. So we got to just live it while we can. And there were a couple people who were making their snide comments of, you're not true Floridians if you're prepping. It's just going to be a little rain. And that annoys me. If you're a true Floridian, you should know to prep to the best of your abilities and what you see fit, and to not belittle anybody's choices. So yeah, it was hectic, but I think I got out in good time. And it was just, my husband was cleaning the refrigerator out when I was gone, so that we just had optimum space and cooling, ability. So it was just get everything on the table. My kids took stuff to pantry. My husband and I worked in the, kitchen, and just worked together to get it away. So I apologize that there's no table haul. And as for hurricane prep for Milton, we are on the outer projection path. We're still going to get hurricane strength, wind and rain, but it is the projected right now path is on the lesser side of it. By no means does that mean we don't take it seriously, but as my husband says, he's not worried about like safety of our house or flooding or anything like that. Our concern is power loss, internet going down, and water, being unable to use water. That's where the concern is. So my husband, secured things in our front and backyards. We have trash collection in the morning, and so then tomorrow he'll secure the trash bins. And bungee corded things and securing things the best you can. Got out all the flashlights and batteries. We're going to do a Target pickup tomorrow for some extra like pull-ups and batteries. And just keeping up with laundry so that everybody has as much clean laundry as possible should we lose electricity and water. Have our little radio. We have coolers. And just doing some food prep of things that can live outside of the refrigerator and be eaten at room temp, and it's not a bother. That's just all we can do right now. It's prep and sit and wait, and that's hard for me. I have my problem with rain to begin with, but I get in like a flight or fight, whatever that is. With hurricanes, I never talked about it. My dad, from ages 6 to 21, my dad was the sole like maintenance coordinator keeper of a development. It was 126 units. It was just him. Hurricane season and hurricane time was super, super stressful in our house. And when a hurricane came, it was our house and our stuff was done last, and we went out with my dad, my mom, and I to help secure the development and individuals' condos. And so getting our stuff together was so rushed, so hurried, so stressful, and it was just waiting for the storm to pass. And if there was telephone, it would be ringing off the hook for my dad. And as soon as it was safe to go out, we went out to start assessing damage and helping everybody else in the community. Development, and our stuff was last. So I'm super used to just being on edge and go, 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 and there's always something to do, and there always has to be something done for hurricane prep. And I still have that at 39. It's stuck with me because that was a large portion of my youth. So even sitting down to have lunch today was hard. And my husband's like, we can sit down and eat lunch and then get back to it. And that was physically hard for me. And I'm constantly going, what's next? What are we doing next? We need to do this next. So it's hard just to sit and like go, oh, I can sit a minute, or I can go take a shower. So yeah, but I will keep everybody updated the best I can, even if it's just a picture with some text. I can't promise what's going to happen with videos should we lose power, and I'm saving my phone for as long as I can. But I will do my darndest to keep everybody updated with what's going on over here. But I mean, through tomorrow and Tuesday, I don't foresee any change of posting ability. It's when Wednesday comes that I will try to be off my phone as much as possible to save the battery, or just keep it plugged in as much as I can. So yeah, if you are in the path of Milton, I hope that you are safe. You do whatever you see fit to be safe. Don't let anybody bully you or make you feel silly for whatever you are choosing to do. I learned a long time ago, every Floridian is very different with a hurricane, and the least we can do is simply respect and help one another. Even if we don't agree with what they're doing, the least you can do is say, hey, do you need help? I'm here if you need me. And I offer that to you virtually. Okay. I hope you're doing okay, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.